Good morning, everybody, and welcome back for another video. This is your AM update. We're going to get you all caught up to start this week off right, okay? Because the American Rescue Plan has finally been signed into law. There was a lot of big things that happened last week, and there are a lot of big items on the schedule for this week, okay? So I don't want you to miss anything that could be in the horizon here for this week. This is your AM stimulus update. I'm going to zoom in on EIDL, PPP, unemployment, child tax credits, and IRS. I actually filmed this last night, so if anybody's wondering why I have the same shirt on, it's because I filmed it yesterday. Let's get into your morning news. Welcome back, everybody. I am Edward Builder. To all my loyal subscribers out there, welcome back for another video. And if you're joining us for the first time today, welcome. Consider becoming a subscriber. I'm going to dive straight into PPP. This week could bring the Senate vote to move the deadline for applications of PPP. That is fantastic news, okay? The current deadline is March 31st, and if this passes through the Senate and the president signs it, we could be seeing the new deadline of May 31st with an additional 30 days to continue processing loans to June 30th. That means your application would have to be submitted to the SBA by May 31st, and then give the 30 plus days for them to process and fund you, leaving nobody in limbo this time. I think that's a good move here by the Congress, because in the past, it was like when March 31st came, everything stopped. All right, if you had an application in, you were left there in limbo. It was not processed any further, and no funds were given out after that point in time. So I think this is a great move. If you haven't already done so, you could check out my video, because there is some Draw 2 information out there. If you are a 2021 filer who received Draw number 1, you can now go out today and get your Draw number 2. I put a whole video together here. Check this video out. It explains this in detail. Don't wait your 8 weeks. Go right now and get this thing applied, because you could be seeing the other half of that Draw 2. It could be up to like $40,000 total that you could be receiving. No credit checks, right? So go get this thing done. I'm going to dive into EIDL, the targeted advanced grants, the non-targeted advanced grants, the supplemental grants. We're going to talk about some events that happened this past week at the SBA. Okay, Isabel Guzman was confirmed. Okay, and she talks a lot of big game in support of small businesses, including removing those $150,000 caps and 6 months of working capital for everybody. So this week may bring some exciting things like new guidelines, right, for the $5,000 supplemental grants. The $5,000 supplemental grants are coming with the American Rescue Plan, which was signed into law last week. Nope, 2 weeks ago almost. And so we're heading into week number 2, and I'm expecting to see some guidelines come out. Let's see if Isabel can get on the ball here and start delivering, okay? So what we do know, okay, we do know what the process may look like, okay, because $5,000 supplemental grants will most likely follow the same process that the $10,000 targeted advanced grants, that invitation to the portal, will most likely follow a similar process, okay? We do know that it will go to 10 or fewer employees that suffered a 50% reduction in gross receipts, okay? Has to be 50%. And if you got the $10,000 and you had 10 or fewer and suffered the 50% reduction in gross receipts, you will get $15,000 total, right? So you will get the additional $5,000. What we don't necessarily know, okay, is whether or not this will go to low-income communities or it will go to everybody else. Now, I know there are some reports out there that suggest that it is for low-income communities only, but until we see those guidelines come out, anything could really happen, okay? And there's some verbiage in the text that points to 1110 of the CARES Act. There's an or statement in there that could go in either direction, okay? So we're going to wait and anticipate to see the guidelines, and I'm hoping it's this week, so stay tuned for that, all right? Now, there are some delays in the current funding of the $10,000 grants, and some of the delays are related to glitches, okay? Glitches that you could fix yourself. So check out my videos here. I post on glitches all the time. Check out a video here. It's really easy to get this one solved for you, okay? Some of the other glitches, you may have to do a little bit of extra work, email the SBA, call the SBA, but ultimately, you should be able to get these things resolved and get it moved forward. Now, there are delays that are not related to glitches, and that is the timing of the 4506T. This is your transcript that comes from the IRS. The SBA is indicating that they will not start the 21-day clock, that 21 days to send you your funds, until that 4506T arrives from the IRS, okay? So if the delay is with the IRS, it is really adding a lot of time on to that 21 days. And remember, this 10K goes to priorities 1 and 2 who suffered a 30% reduction in gross receipts. 300 or fewer employees, and they are found on a low-income map that was provided by the SBA. You can check out the map here, or you can follow my 4 steps to EIDL. It's going to tell you how to determine if you qualify for that, okay? So check it out. If you haven't already done so, you can support the channel by tapping the old like button. Every time you touch the like button, YouTube recommends these videos to more and more people, and it truly helps me out here on the channel. You could also share this on your Facebook and Twitter, spread the message that way. Just copy the title and drop it into your Facebook and Twitter. Join me on other videos where I talk about building wealth strategies through passive income, royalties, real estate, and the stock market. You can hit the notification bell and get alerted to when these videos come out. I'm going to shift over to some basic updates around the IRS. Okay, the IRS deadline for tax filing has moved to May 17th. And if you claimed unemployment last year, 2020, the first $10,200 will be tax-free according to the new law. This will also extend unemployment for $300 per week to September 6th. It'll be extended out till September 6th. But anybody who filed their 2020 taxes, who got on the ball so they could get updated for the stimulus checks, the IRS is asking you not to rush out and amend that for that $10,200 tax-free. They will make this easy for everybody to do. And starting in July, the IRS will be launching a portal so that you could go in there and set up recurring payments for the child tax credits, okay? This could come monthly, 3 months, or every 6 months for a year. And the child tax credit is for children 6 or under to receive $300 per month, or 6 through 17 to receive $250 per month. Now, it is to your benefit to keep the portal updated as much as possible, whether your income changed, because if you get overpaid, you will have to pay it back when it comes tax time. So that means, like, if a child goes from 17 to 18 and is no longer eligible, you'd have to pay that money back. Or if your child goes from like 5 to 6 and is eligible for less, you'll have to pay that back as well. So keeping the portal up to date as much as possible is key here, okay? Let me know if you want me to do some comprehensive videos on how to calculate this. I've done them in the past, and I can do them again for you guys, so let me know in the comments. Remember, leaving your comments will enroll you into my next giveaway, because when I hit 20,000 subscribers, I'm giving away $500 to be qualified for this. You have to just leave a comment and be a subscriber. So go to all my videos, any of my videos, and just drop comments everywhere, okay? I just did this 2 Saturdays ago. I helped out a family that was really in need. I randomly chose them, and they were rather thankful and rather grateful for getting that $500. If you need help figuring out what to tell us, let us know where you are in your PPP process. If you're inside a draw 1, draw 2, where you applied, and if they are accepting gross income for the loan calculation. Some banks and lenders are still on net. They need to catch up. Some of them may not even be changing it, so it'll help out all of our viewers here if you could tell us where you applied and if they let you use gross. All right, so everybody, the next steps are up to you, okay? Take some of the stimulus money and get out there and start changing your futures, all right? Start a business. I'm constantly looking for new partners and new investors in my B&Bs and short-term rentals. You could find me in the description on Instagram if you'd like to talk more about this. Or you could invest in platforms like Webull and BlockFi. Webull wants to give you 2 free stocks valued up to $1,600 each after you deposit $100 into the platform. And BlockFi, deposit anywhere between $50 and $250 to secure your cryptocurrency, and you could be earning like 8.6%. And receive $250 of free cryptocurrency. They're going to give you $250 to start out with, okay? So you put your money in, and they're going to reward you back. I use these platforms each and every day. Check this out. I just added up all the stocks that I got this past month. You know, just check this out. Roll through this here. There is about $2,000 worth of free stocks here, okay? All I did was took the time to just click 2 buttons and recommend this to my friends, and they signed up, and I got these free stocks, okay? And if I don't like these $2,000 worth of free stocks this past month, I just trade them in and get whatever I want, okay? Webull's doing a great job at trying to promote building a portfolio. I think they do a great job at it. That's going to do it for today, folks. If you need further assistance outside of my free content, you could find me for a one-on-one consultation pinned in the top comment. I thank you all again, and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye for now.